I've got 2 Great War inventory. There I can have a Great War.
Yeah.
Great War.
Great
Let's
War.
have another one. Anytime.
It was an okay war.
I really feel that people overstated the greatness of this war.
Do you know, though, the Great War wasn't always called that? Okay, previous to the
No,
Great War.
It was called
the Great War was the Napoleonic War, right?
Was it? I thought it was
Yeah.
World War One.
No,
Well, no,
that's the
what-
point.
wait,
He's saying that before
so-
World War One was called the Great War, they called it something
Oh.
else. They called it, that was a shit time. But they had to come up with a better name.
But before World War One, there was
the worst
already
name for a war ever is the 100-Year War.
Yeah, the 100-Year War,
Great
yeah.
War.
That was longer than 100 years.
Did they, they used to call the Great War the 100 Years War? That's what they originally called the 100 Years War?
No.
That's what Lulu just said.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
now.
Well, I don't know. No, the Napoleonic Wars are different to the 100 Years War.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they are, aren't they?
The Napoleonic War was originally the Great War. I mean, they called everything they call the latest thing, they call it the Great Thing, right? So the
Typical.
Great Recession of
Yeah.
2008 is the latest Great Recession, and we call the World War One the Great War, but mostly back in World War One they didn't call it that, did they?
Well, it was horrible.
shitty war.
Yeah. This bloody war.
Let me double check.
Right now, I want to call it the Great Boar.
Look at the
because-
amount of upgrades you've got on your Ironclad with you. Holy crap. It's badass. It's got
It's a pretty
three,
badass ironclad.
It's got three grappling hooks.
How can
It's
you
a
tell?
pillaging.
It's got 3
Fucking
grappling
click on it.
hooks.
I'm
3.
clicking on it.
Jeez.
I'm clicking on it and I can't see
3
shit.
of them.
Are they for boarding?
Actually
boarding
can't
parties?
see, yeah. I'm trying to click, like, appearance, and I
Mouse
can see
over
their
it and you'll
upgrades.
see what the upgrades are.
I'm mousing.
No,
I ain't seeing.
it just says name English ship of the line.
Oh, really?
The fuck?
I guess you have to click on your own ones, but I can mouse over enemy ones to see. Oh, if you have to have a unit selected to mouse over theirs.
I
Sorry.
do have a unit selected.
Yeah.
I've
No,
got-
a unit of yours selected to mouse over the enemy, so you can compare.
I have my own ironclad selected, and I'm mousing over Imperial ship of the
Yeah,
line.
but we're
and
buddies.
it just says, I mean,
What are you saying? We ain't
that's
buddies?
weird that you
see
won't be
that.
able to check your buddies. That seems weird.
Check your buddies, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Shin. Can I have some open borders, please?
You don't want to give him those. Oh, you can if you want.
I saved you.
You can if you want.
Saved you, Shin.
Cotton.
Cock.
Cock.
Hello?
That's not what I said.
Is that your response?
You want cock in exchange for open borders? Well, I guess I could provide you with some.
I have
Sorry.
been known
Sorry
to
about
trade
this.
in cock before.
All right. Sweet deal.
All right, cheers, man.
It's one-sided, though.
Well, it's an embassy. How do you even get open borders?
Do you want me to do it?
I can't ask for them. I can give you my open borders from me.
Oh, I can't give
I
you
can't
open
take
borders.
yours. You don't
Because
even
we're
have the
already
tech for
allowing
open
open borders, apparently.
Oh, what? No, you can't be.
Well,
Otherwise that
it's
ship would be able to get
grayed
maybe not.
out, and
Okay,
it
whatever.
says we are already allowing open borders.
Well, I'm an idiot.
Well, I think we found the problem. The problem is I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Whatever.
So what turn did we start this on? 185.
One.
Hey!
181.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done much.
That's fine. There's a lot of action going on. There's
There
a lot
is,
of
yeah.
hardcore. It's exciting. This I've been silent for the last half an hour as well
Yeah.
after my initial intro song. Back for another game of civilization. I
I'm
need to
gonna
find
kill
something.
everybody in this game.
Wait, I think someone already did a little parody of that song.
Baba
on
Yeti.
YouTube.
I
seem to remember they
assume
they rhymed
A
civilization
civilian was captured.
with nation.
Nice.
Who? Where? Oh no!
Well,
Damn
how
it,
about-
Great
Lewis, and
War,
your stupid I get to go
Mabanza
first
Congo.
bullshit.
It
Bloody
is a bit
Mabanza
bullshit,
Congo.
yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up, P-Flax. You can't keep... I have been so gentle with so much of your stuff. You know, you jump in, you plunder a trade route, you jump out.
What's wrong with that?
I could have...
I mean,
Well, I could have
literally,
had-
I have
I
that
could have been
unit
sniping you,
selected.
but I
I'm
thought,
clicking,
you know-
and it's like kapow. Lewis goes first because it's Lewis's game, and I lost a ship at line. Those men had families, and now what?
How many families?
Well,
So many.
One each,
One
mainly.
each, yeah.
300 men on that ship.
What?
I have
Each.
several, but
Just think of how many people are starving to death. Look, Kew Gardens is starving right now.
good. Let them
Starving
starve.
P-Flax.
I'm a member of
Kew
Kew
Gardens.
Gardens, and it's very
You're fucking
expensive.
blocking all of my trade routes.
Tough.
My people are starving.
Let them starve. Let them eat cake or whatever they say. Let them eat fucking cake, Lewis.
They really want it. Let them have it, for
But I'm
God's
gonna
sake.
I'm gonna embargo cake so they can't even eat cake.
Oh, man.
I had no idea about this. Actually, I'm going to bring it up because I'm sure there's people at home that are going to be like mind blown, right? But you know the phrase, the saying, "Have your cake and eat it." You can't have your cake
Oh, my
and eat
God.
it.
I can't
always
believe you were
thought-
serious.
Go on.
When I heard, when I heard this the
work
first
out.
time.
I was like, well, you can have your cake and eat it because you got your cake, so you eat it, and there you go. You have your cake and you eat it. But if you eat your cake, you no longer have it
That's not it.
because
Yeah,
you
so
ate
you
it.
can't have it.
I'm pretty sure
No,
that's,
that's
not
it.
What? No, that is what it is. You can't both keep your cake and eat it at the same time. You have
Yeah.
to
You
make
eat
one
half
of the
of it.
options. If you want to keep your cake, you can't eat it.
I would eat half the cake. Then
It's
I
an
still have
analogy
half the
saying
cake.
like you can't go for the short-term thing and still get the long-term bonus, etc., etc. Like you can't.
If I've eaten a cake, I've had it. I've had the
Yes,
cake.
exactly. Yeah, but you
But
don't
you
have
no
it
longer
anymore.
have it.
I've had it. It's in my stomach. What is it? What do you think is in there?
You've spent the cake and you no longer
it's
have cake
mushed.
spent.
It's a mushed cake at that point.
But yeah,
I'll take
Pyrian
it.
didn't know this
It's-
either. See?
It's still
See?
there. No, I just don't buy it. I understand what you're saying, and I don't get it. It's stupid. I
You know,
can
it's-
indeed
Okay.
have my cake and eat it. I have it. I eat it. The cake
I'm
was
not-
had. Done.
Well, you don't have cake anymore, though, do you?
Otherwise, what? You can't take a breath and still have that breath because then you breathe it out, don't you? Yeah, but
Breath
it's
and
in
cake
the
is a
breathing.
little bit different.
The cake is in the eating. The proof is in the pudding. So can't have my cake in here. What's the point in having it? You got a cake, you never eat it. What a stupid saying.
I've been outworded with logic like that. Ah, shit.
Yeah, you're damn right. And the Earth is flat, and I can prove it.
How?
Go up to a really
Let me
tall
just
building.
de-GoPro this
Right?
footage.
Well, I can prove it because a completely discredited experiment and scientist proved it in the 19th century, I believe. They did this thing
Really,
where
you're going to kill
he said
Mabanza Congo?
that
Yes.
he
Cool, I'll
calculated
help you.
that this canal, right? It's a very long canal, and if you were to go along the canal and you're watching a boat with a telescope, by the time you get, I think, 5 miles or 7 miles along the canal, you shouldn't be able to see the ship anymore. And they set up the telescope, and the guy said, "Yep, I can still see the ship." And then they said, well, this is bullshit because you're just trusting one guy looking. So why don't we set up some flags along the way? And what should happen is you shouldn't see the flags anymore. Well, what actually happens is that the middle flag is higher than the last flag. There's a reason for it. I can't remember because I'm not a physicist, but I watched a very good explanatory video of it on the internet. And they've repeated this experiment a ton of times. And they still don't buy it, these guys.
Weird.
They still think the world is flat. What are you going to do? Yeah?
I mean,
Well-
we've literally been into space.
Yeah,
and
but that's
seen
a,
that
that's
it's
a
not
con.
flat.
That is a con, apparently. It's all a lie. Which I don't understand. They
They
it's
say that it's all NASA, but then there's like loads of other people that have been to space as well. Who aren't NASA.
But the point is that it's all part of a conspiracy. These people, it always comes down to some conspiracy to take our tax money, right? Because that's all it is about. They're taking our money so they can go into space. But they haven't been into space. It's just a trick. NASA's conning you. But what? So NASA and
There
the
is no
Russians
space.
and the Chinese space program and the Indian space program and the European space program, they're all in it together. This vast conspiracy. But I mean, let's just think about the conspiracies that have happened, right? Like Watergate. They couldn't even. The president and 3 guys couldn't keep that secret. They recorded it all. Name a conspiracy that's actually successfully gotten away with. They always get caught. It's just so ridiculous. I just can't even begin to talk to people like that.
Well, we didn't get caught in the ones we actually know about.
What like?
There's probably a bunch of other ones that
No.
we literally don't even have any
It's
idea
far
about.
too complicated to actually have
The
a
thing
successful
about all these
conspiracy.
conspiracy theories is that they both say, like, oh, the conspiracy is so smart they kept... And then they also say they're all really stupid and they can't do this. Like, you can't have both. Like, either they're really stupid or they're really shit. Like, you can't have... Or they're really super smart.
And it
They can't
always
be both.
it always makes no sense. It's like, why would they have that conspiracy in the first place? It makes no sense. What the hell? Why did my flipping... I upgraded my my longbowmen to Gatling guns.
Where'd my worker go?
All right. Wait a
They
second.
took my worker and it's disappeared.
That's,
Oh, there
that's
it is.
quite the jump, though. That would take a lot of training for those men.
They took my worker.
Yeah, right, lads. Put those bows down. I've got a new project for you. It's called a Gatling gun. Just squeeze this trigger. That's it. That's all there is to it. Well,
That's all there is to
And
it.
squeeze.
I feel
That
like
is
some of my
why-
talent
It's
is
much
being
easier than a bow.
wasted
Yep.
here. I spent years training
Yep.
with that bow. Well, 1,000 years I've been firing that bow. Yeah, but
Yeah,
we've got these
it's
new
fine.
guns,
You just press. Like, yeah. It started with the crossbows. At that point on, you didn't need trade archers anymore. You just gave them a bunch to all your peasants, and just had them line up, and then press the crossbow button, and you just killed
Point
people.
and click.
Well, service
Yeah.
takes all the fun out of it, honestly.
Yeah. But I can't
Right.
argue. It's much more
Fun.
efficient.
It's slower though. Slower to reload. I mean, longbows are ridiculously strong. Go further. Reload it almost instantly.
I
But
mean,
that?
a machine
You've got to have a
gun.
lot.
A machine
a
gun
lot of
fires a
training.
lot of bullets, though, Duncan. Like a longbow may be quick to reload that single
I
shot.
wasn't saying against machine guns. I'm against crossbows.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Shit.
What is
I
that
mean-
ring? Tan
What ring?
Blatchman. There's a
Yeah.
ring in the sea. What is that?
That is
What?
my Colosseum, I think.
In the sea?
Well, yeah. I mean, we
Range tab.
couldn't fit it on land. Where else are you going to put
Sure.
it? It
Well,
might be. It's
yeah,
not the
no,
Great
okay.
Lighthouse. It's not Colossus. Maybe it's Colossus, and it's just no. There's Colossus. I think it must be my. It's my Colosseum.
They
I mean,
built
you
it
know,
at sea. Do they
it's-
joust on dolphins?
No, it's poorly attended. I'll be honest with you. It hasn't caught on, but we thought it would be a good project. It's Colosseum, you see. So we see.
In the sea.
Oh my God! He's got battleships. Abort!
It's fine.
Oh.
No!
Who's got battleships?
Do not abort. Do not abort.
Abort!
Battleships.
Tyrion, do not abort. Do not
Hold
abort.
the line!
We need to get battleships.
We're in trouble here, man.
Sub him.
Sub him to death.
Send some meatball marinaras.
I think it's
His
Marianas.
way. Meatball Marianne's.
The deepest trench in the ocean, the Marinara Trench.
The meatball trench.
Imagine a world where all the cool things were named after
In
food.
a world where everything is named after food.
Mount Pork Chop.
So, tell me how the war's going, guys, against Lewis. What's
Poorly.
happening?
He's got far fancier shit than me. We had
No,
it for 2 minutes.
I have-
and then
no,
I
no,
said
no,
to
no,
Rythian,
no.
let's land some troops. And it's been like a million turns, and he's turned up with 2
It's
artillery.
been 2 turns!
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Turns. Yes, it has. And they're right the fuck here.
But you've
right
got
next
artillery
your-
to invade a city. What are you going to do?
Oh, you-
March in with the artillery? Brilliant plan.
No, I'm gonna fucking siege them. Jesus Christ,
You're
I've
not.
got more
You-
shit
you
on
are
the
not.
way.
Trust me, you
God
are not
damn,
gonna
you're
land
useless,
them.
Tyrion.
You are
All I
not
asked
gonna
for you
land
is
them.
to deal
In the
with him
alliance.
on the sea, and then you can't even stop him from attacking my embarking units.
Do you know what? He has battleships, and the whole of behind Buckingham there is artillery. So if you would like to approach it, feel free. All right, but
Wait,
this
it was
is the
your
only
idea
thing.
to attack his fucking capital.
Yeah,
it was
and
your
I was
idea.
expecting an invasion force. What have you been building over there? Your second,
Fucking
Rythian.
subs! What the fuck?
You turn up with a general and 2 units of artillery.
I've got fucking infantries and shit
I've got
coming
this,
over
lads.
the fucking waters.
We're gonna slowly
Yeah,
roll our
I've
massive
got
guns
sibs,
in there, and
I've
they'll
got
surrender.
subs, I've got frigates, I've got ironclads.
We lost.
It's on the fucking way. God
haven't
damn, you're
lost,
fucking
guys.
useless.
Look, I am second to last. The only person worse than me is Shin, and he has 1 city and was knocked out of the game and liberated. That's how shit things are. We just invented rifling. Rifling! He's got marines and all fucking battleships, and you turn up with 2 artillery. I can't even see your submarines. Where are your submarines? Where are they?
Oh, shit.
Okay, well done. I thought we were taking Buckingham. That's fine.
You thought you were going to take Buckingham?
Yeah.
Good bloody luck.
He had no navy We had a window. I had 6 ships in a line. We could have battered it, and he might have been able to land some ground forces. I'm just curious what you've been building all this time. How many cities do you have? 2? 3? I suspect. I'm gonna let me look at this. Diplomacy. I'm gonna look at where's the thingy? Additional information, demographics. He's topping everything, right?
Yeah, everything.
Soldiers. Where I'm second in soldiers, and I'm second from last in score. What are you building units, Rythian? Do you have an army, Rythian? You don't, do you?
I will
got a big
fucking
army.
punch you.
got
Yes, I have tons of units.
You've got nothing.
I've got fucking tons of units!
Well, please
Fuck
do
you,
bring them
man!
over here.
How the fuck dare you? Shut the fuck up!
Fine.
You don't know what you're talking
All
about!
right. I'm
God fucking
sure
damn it.
the famous warlord Rythian will turn up with his army any second
Oh,
now.
shut up!
Just hold
you
the line,
useless
lads.
English
Just
piece
hold the
of
line.
shit! You just throw these
look.
fucking ships
It's
in the
all right,
line.
guys.
You
It's all right.
You're just feeding Lewis experience.
He's got
is what you're
artillery.
doing.
He's got an
Take
artillery
them.
piece
Take
here.
them, great Lewis. Build a greater empire.
All right,
Fuck
all right,
me.
holy shit.
Oh my god, you drive me crazy.
The
Oh, man, I'm
racism.
crying. I'm fucking crying.
It's not English as in you guys, it's English as in his Civ, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I got tears in my eyes.
Listen, guys. Okay, Rythian has had a bad week. His power supply packed up. Okay, we spent an hour trying to get this working this morning. You know, he's had a tough game. He's been paid passive. You know, people have told to him in the reviews. He read all the Reddit comments and all the Reddit reviews of the game so
mistake.
far. Okay, because this is one of the rare games where we don't finish the game before the videos start going out. So
Yeah.
we've had 2 weeks break because this game has been so flipping long. And so everyone's had a chance to read the Reddit thread. So he kind of feels like he's been taken advantage of by Duncan, who sort of forward settled and took the old
No, I don't give a shit. Like,
mine of
people didn't
awesome
give. I
whatever,
was fine giving Duncan
right?
this, but
no, but it's
yeah.
all these little things, Rythian, that build up to this very frustrating. You know, you obviously worked with Pyrian to secure this central donut, and you just didn't pull the trigger when you had the opportunity.
No.
I
We
feel
are
you.
in the process of doing it, but
No,
Pyrian's getting
no,
mad
we're-
for some
we're not.
reason.
I feel like
Peer has given up.
no.
Too early
If
in
I
this
stay,
war.
if I stay there, we will die because now he has battleships and he has artillery.
Why
on
are
the
you so
coast.
afraid of
Battleships-
battleships? I will
battleships
destroy the
can
shit out of
still
the
get
battleships.
killed.
Because he one shots the only ships I have, and I've literally
You
lost
one-shot
at
ships
least
alive?
one unit. Yes, right. I know I have shit
I just
tech.
sank his.
All right?
I've just sank 3
I
ship
know I
Leviathan
have shit
submarines.
tech. I've been saying to you guys, he has this, and you literally. I mean, if you can't churn out the troops to attack, you should just say we can't do this. But instead, I've literally lost any control I had of the sea because I didn't get any backup. Like you were like, I'm building subs, we've got this. He's in the atomic era. So no, I cannot stand up to him. If you don't arrive with troops when we need them, it's like, you must have seen this war was coming. You must have seen this war was coming. We have to take his
please be
capital.
quiet.
All right, fine.
Just be quiet.
All right.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure I don't.
We've
really.
all been building units and we are in the process of fighting. Like, things doesn't happen instantly.
Okay.
Like, you have to understand that things doesn't happen instantly.
If I've managed to churn out more ships and units than you have, you must be doing it
I
right.
can destroy
Carry on.
you in a fucking heartbeat
Please
because I
do,
have better
please
units
do.
than you.
Do. And then I can
No,
fucking go
no,
play
listen,
XCOM.
it's
and
not about
stop
the
giving
amount
my
of
ships to
units.
him. Do
It
it,
is
attack
not
me.
about the
Attack
amount
me.
of units.
Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger!
Pull the trigger, Rythian. I
kill
want
him.
to see you do it. I want to see you do it. Please. I want to see you actually
Why?
wage war.
Why?
Do it.
Fight Lewis!
Do it.
Why can we not just fight Lewis? Why are you giving up now?
It's our
Fucking
only
hell,
option.
Pyrian.
All right.
Only
Lewis
telling
has
you
just
you've got all
offered me a
these
peace
subs.
treaty.
Kill his stuff,
Lewis has just offered me a
please.
peace treaty.
Kill some of his stuff, please. It's just
Don't
destroying
accept
me.
it. We have to fight him. He's got 74% literacy.
But you're like, oh, you've
He's
only got
just
ships in line, Pyrian. I fucking
zooming
know.
ahead.
I don't want to have to do this either. But I've at least made some units and we're dying for you guys. You're like, I'm making some subs, Pyrian. And they're behind the ships of the line. Brilliant. So I get to
They're not.
die.
They were in the fucking front, killing the fucking battleships.
No, they weren't. My guys were getting killed. I didn't see
Your
a single
Great Wall Bomber
fucking
bombarded
sub.
Oh God.
A Great War bomber killed an artillery in one shot. Oh, P-Flax.
I mean, we're so under teched. I had a terrible start.
No,
I
you're
didn't do anything
under-teched.
with it.
Oh, God.
Well, yeah, I said
You
we
are
are so
under
under teched.
teched.
We're England. All right, we're England.
Yeah.
We had a horrible start. Didn't get anything going. And I mean, I was behind from like turn 10.
I can't.
Okay. When we started this session today, I pressed F9 and I was third on soldiers. Okay. So I thought, fuck. I had no control over the Central Sea. You guys could have literally killed Kew Gardens and burned it, Normandy and burned it. You could have and should have attacked Balmoral and you would have been able to kill it. If you had all attacked at the start of our session today, I would have lost 3 cities. Easy, right? I had no way to defend it. I was way behind the soldiers.
Yeah.
I popped 4 great scientists, teched up, had to pay like 500 gold to a city-state to get them to build oil, which got fucking pillaged by some barbarians. I managed to get some oil on my own lands. I managed to build an oil rig. I managed to get battleships, and I've fucking finally recovered. But I was really quiet for the last hour, basically, because I was shitting myself, because if any of you had actually attacked, I had nothing. But now I feel like I'm back in the game, and it's my game to lose again. But for a second, well, not for a second, for a good half an hour, I was fucking genuinely thinking I was going to lose everything.
I managed to get artillery around to Balmoral, but it took so long to get there. I had to research artillery. We just about got it. I had to upgrade all the units and then move them. And by the time I'd got them into some kind of position, you had artillery and you had infantry, and I still had musketeers. I mean,
Period.
I had
Attack
nothing
Panama.
to attack. I had literally
now
nothing that I
Duncan's
could
finally
drop.
arrived at Panama City with his fleet.
Took a long time to get there.
Where are you?
Where is Panama?
Panama
Are you on
City.
the outer ring?
Oh, yeah, sweet.
You've got,
Alright,
you've
cool.
got 2 ships aligned there.
Are you
Come
on the
get in.
outer ring, Duncan? Yeah, I'm not. I can't be on the outer ring. I don't have ships on the outer ring.
No, but I mean, Pyrian was right there.
yeah, and
with 2 ships.
hopefully you do.
And we're just sitting there.
Look at this. Duncan's attacking. It's incredible.
How do you think that
No,
to get round
I'm
there?
saying it's great to have an ally who actually pulls the trigger. You know, just
Oh,
saying.
fuck off, Pyrian. Fuck off.
Like a little rash. That
Jesus.
it's not really worth going to the doctor about, but I kind of just think I can deal with it on my own if I, just leave it alone, maybe. It'll just go away.